2025 amended MDA doing this? Mr. President, or imply provisions of Article 48 of the land right whose land are used by the concession shall be compensated by protection of equity of the concession. This provision is inconsistently with the law. Vesting 5% of equity of BMMC in communities in Grand Cape Mount County directly affected communities as provided by 25-year MDs or Mirage to replicate Cape Mount. There is another provision that dividends will be paid to shareholders of BMMC only after BMMC fully recover all its capital investments, related project loan and interest. There is contrary to basic corporate governance. A corporation may declare dividends from its yearly profit without consideration of what its debts are. Mr. President, with the 25-year amended MDA ratified, how will the communities in Cape Mount affected by BMMC operation has fully recovered all its capital investments and fully pay related project loan and interest? When will they ever receive any dividends from their 5% equity in BMMC? This provisions of the 25-year amended MDA is just a legal fact or mirage intended to give the impression to the residents of this affected community and that they own something from which they will never benefit. Demands. Based on the law, over 10 years of performance failure of BMMC to provide in a timely manner benefits of the workers of BMMC and the affected communities, under the country manager, Mr. Deba Allen, we 25 years will be any better. Everything. Therefore, we demand his replacement and recommend Mr. S. Sandowin II for your appointment in keeping with Section 33 and Section 18 of the restated and amended MDA and the 25 years amended MDA respectively, including the fundamental principles of corporate law. We also recommend the appointment of Mr. Henry Vincent as Community and Government Relations Manager and the reinstatement of Mr. Sam G. Roberts with its IT department of BMMC and to his elected position as Chairman of the BMMC Workers Union. Mr. President, our demand in this regard is non-negotiable. Liberia and non-BMMC must exercise sovereignty in this regard. Liberia should not cede sovereignty to a concessionaire. This would be a bad message coming from an old country. Benefits required by BMMC that have never been provided in a timely manner. Section 11, Health and Safety. Restated amended MDA. In connection with operations and companies shall instead install, maintain, and use such modern health and safety worker gear and equipment, and shall practice such modern health and safety procedure and precaution, including regular safety instruction for its employees, as appropriate in accordance with the application law and internal standard. Names of victims, times of death, and employment status. Thomas Hinch, 2023, daily hire on 4th tower of 6 months each, assigned Kinjo underground, down underground from getting crushed under the falling rocks. Abdullah Kamara, 2023, daily hire, died when his truck somersaulted on the bank of open pit and fell 180 feet below the Kinjo mine pit site. Aliyu Koma, 2023, daily hire, died on duty from BMMC. Eddie Flomo, 2021, status of employment unknown, job and died instantly following exchanges with Turkey, expert on the BMMC Kinjo site who accused him of wrongful duty. Date unknown, daily hire, 5th tower of 6 months seasonal contract, died of exposure of hazardous chemical and gas inhalation while working underground. Stanford Due, 2023, drowned in the Kinjo Pit River. Mustafa Kemokai, 2022, daily hire, died from exposure to chemical at construction site in Kinjo mine. Mustafa Mohamed Koma, date unknown of Kinjo, died of chemical inhalations of mine. Mr. Family of Tieni, date unknown, Tewa District, daily hire, died of chemical inhalations. Mr. Joe from Basso County, unknown, date unknown, daily hire, died of chemical. Love Williams, date unknown, on duty security guard killed by a Turkey spy who recklessly drove in his vehicle into her while on duty at the BMMC site in Kinjo. Occupational injury. Several former and current BMMC workers are known with occupational injury, loss of limbs, broken limbs, deep scars, etc., none of which existed before their hiring. BMMC has not offered anyone or any worker compensation for occupational injury. Underground ventilations.
Excuse me. If you want to know all that.
No, I'm not finishing.
Yeah.
We got a little. There are two shit down. Thank you. All right. Underground emergency route. In case of emergency, BMMC underground mining tunnel has no escape route. I want you to listen to this. Underground emergency route, I will read it again. In case of emergency, BMMC underground mining tunnel has no escape route. For underground miner to escape collapse hole, they will be trapped and die fatally. The underground mining tunnel can be described as a one-way street that offers no escape if the wall or hole beyond collapse beyond the underground workers.
Very sure.
So it's going to be that they make it doing this.
In conclusion,
we say one in the state pushing them all.
the concluding part of that document that we read.
What kind of money they are getting pushing you in the wall?
The concluding part of that document.
Cooperative farming, livelihood restoration. As a result of BMMC operations, potentially covering 537 square kilometers in 3 administrative districts, Golakone, Tiwa, and Popa. People will dislocated from their home. People are dislocated from their homes. Their lands will be damaged and their lives they will destroy. The 25-year amended MDA provided nothing about what will be done to give BMMC expanded operations. People are being dislocated from their homes. Their land are being damaged and their livelihood destroyed, and the 25-year amended MDA provide nothing about what will be done to give relief to those affected by BMMC expanded operations. And that will be done about transforming the population of subsistence farming to more productive cooperative farmers. While BMMC declared a commitment in the Resettlement Action Plan developed out of the restated and amended MDA, BMMC has no report of compliance with its promised livelihood restoration to the people of Kinjor, Yellow, and Blue Pintos. It is indicated in the Resettlement Action Plan RAPS for the resettlement of the residents of Kinjor that the livelihood restoration plan comprising of the establishment of the BMMC or farming cooperative, although BMMC contracted scheme incorporated, which implemented a workshop with the affected communities of Kinjor and subsequently designed livelihood restoration program for the resettled people of Kinjor that was never implemented. Mr. President, in the last 10 years of the restated amended MDA, Liberia and particularly Cape Mount has lost tax revenue and royalty to the government of Liberia and unknown for the past 10 years of BMMC operations. In-country payment to suppliers, which could have created many indirect jobs for BMMC operation, never happened in 10 years for the restated and amended MDA. BMMC provides nearly all its supplies. Employment of Liberians and Turkish nationals for unskilled job reserved for Liberians. Contribution to community development that is exceptionally low when compared to communities such as La Côte d'Ivoire, Senegal, Burkina Faso, where communities in these countries are receiving between 5 or 27 million annually. The World Gold Council will tell you that. However, what is critical for the people of Cape Mount is that gold is mined in a way that has become a true driver of development in the county. In Great Cape Mount County, we are creating an awareness for responsible gold mining that will create jobs for our citizens, help build infrastructure and support local communities, as well as make sizable tax and royalty payments to the government of Liberia. And we will work with our government to support responsible gold mining and encourage support for social and economic development in Great Cape Mount County. And everywhere gold is mined in Liberia, we are hurt and angry by the loss of 3 of our citizens and fear for prospects of the workers in Cape Mount returning to business as usual. We trust that the loss we have suffered will not go in vain and that you will memorialize the young life lost by demonstrating to the world that you are true and reliable rescue of Cape Mount, the workers of BMMC, and the people of Liberia. Sincerely, Morris, the head of the protest, and we send CC copy to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the President pro tempore, the Embassy of the United States, the UN Independent Human Rights Commissions, the European Union, the African Union, the Civil Society Organization. So members of this protest, the press, and representatives from the Speaker, this is the petition statement from the citizens of Grand Cape County.
Don't waste our time.
This is the petition statement. So, this is the petition statement from the citizens of Grand Cape County. Gentlemen, let's listen. There is a petition from the citizens of Grand Cape County and workers of BMMC petition to the government of Liberia, and we send it. We hand over to the rescue father, representative of district number 2, where this concession is situated, Honorable Mohamed Dozie.
Okay, thank you very much. I say thanks to the people of Kidnap and the people of Liberia.
You are listening, Amago.
This has been a burning issue in Kidnap and that of Liberia. That we're seeing concession like this in our country, that people just exploiting Liberia without no benefit. For the last 10 years, we are all witness to this. The BMMC operation in Grand Cape County, to be precise, in Kunjaw, the Liberians and the people of Grand Cape County have lost. And being a chairman for petition in the House of Representatives, Honorable Kamara, the people of Grand Cape County are here, and with one voice, one big voice, to present this petition to you, the House of Representatives.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you people, right? Like you have seen your leaders, all 3 of them are here, right? And I want us to just get this straight. I don't want the young people of Kidmount to drag their effort into mud. They are our colleagues. They are so concerned about Kidmount. They are doing everything they can to make sure that Kidmount be the Kidmount that all of us wish. When you see at that level this case have reached that level, it is because of them. It is because of the 3 lawmakers from Kidmount. And it is important that we know that we must stand by them. When they are in the struggle for Kidmount, we must recognize it and stand by them. The information that reached on the floor, it was sent by one of your lawmakers, Mohamed Dozie. And the speaker took it very seriously and set up a quick committee that went there to put the situation under control, followed by a specialized committee that I am a part of, that we went in Kinjaw. The petition from there, 38 counts. This is the second petition, right? Like that, it's like you people are not recognizing the first petition. And it is coming. The first report must be made, brother.
Yeah, but we got clarity to that.
So, when your leaders are working for you, if you don't stand by them, they are looking for it. They got to fight along with their colleagues. When you make a genuine complaint, you leave behind there to pursue that complaint. Like it has been in the first complaint that has been made by your lawmakers and the entire House CA as a burning issue for Liberia. And they took serious interest in it and set up a committee or another special committee that is investigating the Bee Mountain stuff. We have not concluded, another petition is coming. If you do that, you make the colleagues of your lawmaker to be somehow fed up with it. We follow our leaders to pursue our quest. We have been on the case. The leaders are here, they are aware how far we have gone with it. It is because their interest and nobody is joking with it. And they themselves are aware that we've been pressing to the last. We have agreed again tomorrow on Friday to meet. Whatsoever it takes, let all of us be in the confines of the law. It's what that helps us. When we are in the confines of the law, it makes us the people that we expect to be. Especially with your leaders. They are not sitting with it. They are very serious with it, and the host is aware of that. And all of us are in sympathy with our people. Cape Man is Liberia. Regardless of us coming from different countries, we are the same people. When something wrong, any part of Liberia is wrong, all part of Liberia. So when we are in the process of making sure that we have some solutions, our citizens like you need to back us off. When we are in the process of that, we need that full support. Whatsoever it takes that you are dissatisfied with, you can channel through that your leader and you can vote in the same line. Like you're expressing that you have some otherwise on it, is through your leader. Then come back in the same fold. We will not take this and lead that all along. Like we are starting investigating. This is the second petition. We have to hold this and investigate the 38 count that came from the citizens of Cape Man to report on that if this will be local before we look at it. We cannot put this in front that one.
We got clarity,
right? That clarity should be made through your leaders. Now what I'm saying, I'm talking about law issues.
We want for the media to be part of it.
Right? Yeah, we agree.
We want for the media to be part of it.
Yeah.
We agree you can have that your conference, but if you don't hold these leaders respected, don't expect that somebody else inside there will do it. It's for you first.
Yeah,
we will come to us. We will give that due respect to them.
Yeah.
And then be with them like we have been. We have visited Cape Man. We went there. We established the fact. We came here. We sat down. All of them were here from 9 o'clock to 5.
Thank you.
With the people to preach and make sure that what is supposed to be happy. And it has been established that they are in error. All of us are aware, and they cannot deny that.
Okay.
So what they can do right is what we be on there to do the right thing. Okay. And the right thing must be done.
Okay.
Whatsoever he said, we look in the agreement and compare.
Honorable, why are you saying you are saying into the presence of the press?
So,
and we need to make clarity in the presence of the press.
The issue there is we appreciate the people. I just want you to know that it is important that no matter how we're angry, we cannot leave anger and get solution. We have to calm down. We have to calm down and listen to our leaders for the way forward from them, and then we move forward. So I just want to say thank you to you people, right? But this issue can never go under the carpet. We're pursuing it. We will get the result of what it takes for the Kematinians to get justice, for Liberia to get justice. That's what we will do, and that is the position we're in. Thank God for you, the Kematinians. You all have the lawmakers who are standing to it. So we appreciate them in here that the three lawmakers are really standing to it. So we appreciate them and we work with them, make sure that the right thing be done, justice be done to the people of Kenya. Thank you.